Hi, welcome to Finding the Word. It's Melanie Brown. Melanie Brown is struggling today, too. I'm struggling. I'm almost like a man down situation. I'm so exhausted and tired and stuff. And I'm just even discouraged. So pray for me, okay? I mean, I'm saying these words and doing these words, so it's quicker that I move out of this place. There was a time I would just sit and it would just be worse and worse. But these words are like spinning around. I mean, I hear the words. So I quickly kind of am like, you know what? Grateful place, thankful place. Give thanks to God that I need to give to God and all of that. There's so many words and it's just, it is helpful. But I just have these times like this where it's just a lot going on and just things that feel discouraging. I feel like I'm in this battle, so keep me in prayer. But the word today is marriage. And this is because Jason and Lilli are celebrating their wedding anniversary. It has been 8 years, which has really flown by. I'm like, wow, 8 years. It's been quick. But at the same time, a lot has happened, including their 4 beautiful children in that time. And they got married really early. They got married at age 18. Lilli had just graduated high school, really, and Jason was turning 19. And people discouraged that, There were those that had negative things to say about it. And people talk about don't get married early and you want to be able to do this and do that. And, it's kind of really looked at as you're as kind of a trap or like you're locking yourself down. But I really did not see it that way. I was not discouraging of them. It's really their life, him and Lilli, that they're building together. And if this is your desire, regardless of what you do or don't know yet, you'll find it out as your walk and your path. And so everyone's different. And so just to automatically assume that people are going to feel like they're in prison because you feel like you're in prison is really not fair. And I feel like people are telling themselves about their marriages when they talk so heavily about not doing it. They're just so big on don't. It's kind of like it's revealing to a point because you know what? Everything is more enjoyed shared. If you're with the person you love traveling, why wouldn't you travel together? That's even more enjoyable to have someone to take the pictures with and to see the sights with and to enjoy all of these wonderful things in life. It's better shared. The real key to that is it being the right person. So many people have gotten married for the wrong reasons, right? And then they just look up and it's this burden that they have to bear. They really didn't know this person at all, or the reasons that they chose them were superficial or just, you're cute and all kind of weird stuff that just doesn't mean a thing. The real key is your souls and your purpose in life and that person God has for you and that He ordains, and also to do the work within ourselves. When you're coming to the marriage with work done within you, that you want to bring your best person to the table and you're working on getting yourself together to be able to be healthy when you're coming into your marriage, then you're better off. It's a little bit harder the more work you have to do. And then also, we have to look at this as what we have to give, not what we have to get. If you approach their marriage with what you're giving, not what you're getting, it's a lot better. You stand to learn so much. You're growing so much from the sharing and the sacrifices and the commitment through sickness, through health. It's quite amazing and actually a miracle when you can look down the road as the years go on to have lived this life together for that long through all the ups and downs and to grow in your hearts together. So then in this time when people are so negative about marriage, I say, I consider it a special blessing still and am so thankful that they have the opportunity to have one another. And as a mom, you're always in prayer for your child to be loved and to have that person that they find in life that they can love one another and build together. So I'm very thankful to be able to say happy anniversary for them. And so the scripture for marriage is Hebrews 13:4. Give honor to marriage and remain faithful to one another in marriage. Now that's the key there. Remaining faithful in this time where people just feel like they can do anything. It doesn't even matter to people. They don't seem to consider the respect of the marriage and guarding it and remaining faithful. But that reminds me recently of there's this whole I don't know if you've seen these people going viral at a Coldplay concert where they popped up on that big TV and they're swaying together just to the music, just looking like a couple that are enjoying the concert. But then when they saw themselves on the screen, their eyes got big as saucers. They broke apart real quick and put hands up guarding their faces. And so Chris Martin was like, either y'all are cheating or you're very shy. And then he said something like he hoped he hadn't done anything bad putting him on the screen, but both of them, it turned out, were married to different people. And so that was why they were hiding and jumped like that. And so that immediately made me think of that and some of these other situations out here. You have to put up guards, have to put up boundaries around your marriage to remain faithful and to be able to give honor to it, because you leave it open and, don't have any boundaries, things can go left. And so today I just wanted to take a moment to give thanks to the Lord for marriages, for good marriages, and for having people that we could walk through life together, for God knowing that it wouldn't be good for us to be on our own, that we would enjoy marriage and be able to enjoy sharing life with a special person. And so I want to thank the Lord for that today, to thank him for Jason and Lilli having one another and being able to share in their marriage together and celebrate. And I pray that they grow together and their hearts will continue to bind together. And for anyone listening who is married, that your hearts will continue to bind together with your spouse as well. And if you don't have anyone yet, but you are hoping in your heart to be married, I pray that you are able to be joined with your spouse soon, but continue to pray for them. I still tell my children, pray for your spouses, whoever they are. You don't have to know them yet, but just pray for them until the time that God brings you together. Don't forget to find the word, and I'll see you tomorrow.